Okay.
Hi, Floyd. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us today.
Hi, Christy.
Really nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So I'm not sure if you've heard, we're really trying to take the time to have as many face-to-face conversations with PWEA members as possible because we really want to hear what's going on with you and what you want to see from your union, and if you have any concerns that you want us to know about.
Well, I'm glad you're here, and I did get an email that you were coming, and I actually signed up for a visit.
That's great.
I'm glad you're here.
That's great. So if you don't mind me asking, what prompted you to want to sign up to take the time to talk to us?
Well, first of all, I really am struggling with this whole class size thing. Right now, my class is getting bigger and bigger, and I think it's probably up to us as an association to deal with that.
Right. I think you're right, and based on the conversations I've had with you now and your other colleagues, it is a problem. And, just personally, my mom recently retired. She was in the classroom for 25 years, and it's something that has been getting worse and worse every year. So I agree. It's time. If we want to change it, we got to step up and try to do something about it, right?
I want that.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. So I would imagine, with the class size, what type of impact does that have on your profession, your teaching, and your kids?
Well, first of all, when I started teaching a few years ago, we were capped at 25 per class, and now I'm up to 42. And there's no way I can have a real relationship with those students. I can't even get to all their questions.
Right.
I hardly know them because the classes are so big.
Yeah.
I've asked for help, like a teaching assistant, and I've been denied any kind of assistance that way. So it really does impact learning.
Sure,
Teaching as well.
absolutely. And your relationship with your students is a huge part of their learning environment
Right.
as well. So
Right.
I hear you. So what do you think it's going to take for us to change this?
I think we're going to have to do some collective action.
Yeah.
I think we've got to make a statement to the superintendent and ultimately to the legislature. We need a class size reduction law or a class size reduction. Something with the school board maybe.
Yeah.
A resolution.
Yeah, I think you've hit the nail on the head, and really what kind of perked my interest, and I think you're smart and you know what you're talking about, is the collective action piece, because and not just us as association members and teachers, but also the community and parents and the parents of the kids that you're teaching every day.
Well, I know teaching high school, it's different. It's sometimes hard to get the parents to connect, but I have a pretty good relationship with most of my students, and of course they do with their parents. So I think I can certainly help out in that way to get the parents to rally around us, because they understand their kids aren't getting the kind of education that they really deserve.
Right. Well, I'm curious, have you heard of the Chats for Children campaign that's going on right now?
Actually, I have heard about it, and
Wonderful.
I'm intrigued by it, and I really would hope to be a participant and help out with it.
Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. I've got some campaign information for you right here just for you. But if you are interested, we're looking for people who are willing to commit to hosting a chat in their area, in their neighborhood. So it could be with either your colleagues here in your building, parents of the community. Would that be something that you'd be interested in doing?
And that chat would be in our home?
Sure, it could be your home, or it could be in, say, a library meeting room, any place where you're comfortable.
I'd love to have one in my home, and I live in a great neighborhood with many of the students who go to school here. Their parents already know me, so
Great.
Yeah, I'd love to host it.
Awesome. Okay, well, I'm going to put you down for that, and I really appreciate that because, like you said, this is the type of collective action that's going to take for us to make some progress for your profession, but also for the kids that you teach, like you said.
I'd love that.
Okay, great.
Now, will there be some form I need to fill out
Yeah,
to register, or what?
So what I'm going to do, if you're okay with it, I'm going to enter in your name, is that you are interested in hosting a chat for children, and then we're going to follow up with you so you have all the appropriate information.
Great.
In the meantime, here's your packet that kind of details the steps to have a successful event in your neighborhood. So you can read over it, but we want to make sure that you have the support that you need to be successful.
Thank you.
Okay?
I love that.
Sure, great. Well,
I wish I had that kind of support from my administrator.
We're working on it, right?
I love
That's
that.
right.
I
We'll
do
get
love
there.
that. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, well, it was great to meet you, Floyd. Have a great day.
Hey, thanks,
Okay.
Christy. Thank you.